Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to yet another video here at Financial Hub. So I've decided to binge and shoot a lot of videos today just to show you about prop firms and how prop firms are helping change lives not only in Kenya but across the world. I think most traders, all traders that I know, not even most, not all. I know a couple of traders here locally who are not yet into prop firms and they're trading good money, but most traders that you guys know online everywhere, people are trading prop firms, and prop firms have been both a good thing and a bad thing to the industry. A good thing in terms of they give you access to bigger capital than you can personally get access to, especially if you have the skill. Some people have the skill, very good skill, but no access. It's just like having the skill to drive but you have no car. So a prop firm is one who's come in between to give you access to that car, and that's what they're offering here at Financial Hub. Here with the prop firm industry. And the payouts are also good, quite fast, every bi-weekly, every week, depending on your account. I've talked about my other multiple accounts which I'm trading, and one of my funded FX account, I get paid every week. So every Friday I can remove money from the Forex market if I have a profit. I remember there were about 2 weeks that went by that I didn't, 2-3 weeks that I didn't remove money on Friday, and psychologically this can be quite bad and detrimental for some people, because as the week nears, and I remember I got this text from not text but rather email from the prop firm saying your payment is, it was actually today's Tuesday the 20th. They were saying tomorrow, this coming Friday, there's a payout, you're eligible for a payout, etc. So personally, to me, for anyone, that would be like, you know what, I don't have a trade, let me just look for something. For me, it's like, it's a give or take. I don't even read those emails. If I make money, if I don't make money, it is what it is. I don't pressure the markets. But those are some things that can personally be detrimental, because they show certain lifestyles, or rather certain things that spark your psychology that can make you fail the prop firm trades, prop firm accounts. And here at Financial Hub, we try really heavily and teach you how to have a good psychological mental framework. And that's what we teach here at Financial Hub. That's why we have a psychologist to keep you on track. Don't be too hot, don't be too cold. Don't be too cold in that you're not taking trades that are quite substantial, that can give you good profits. Don't be too hot in that you're risking too much that you end up losing your whole account in one trade. I see a lot of people, especially with prop firms, and Taras teaches about this a lot, because today just want to talk in this video, just want to talk about prop firms, the pros and cons, and another prop firm that I'll show you guys about. But some prop firms give this idea of how you can make money quick, fast, and personally, I don't like that. Trading is trading, When you're dealing with prop firms, you're dealing with, depending on the prop firm you're using, a total of 8% total loss, or maybe 10%. Or I've seen new prop firms coming. I've not seen much after my Forex funds coming much out that have a 12% drawdown. But give or take, whatever prop firm you're using, let's talk about 10% maximum drawdown, like the TFT, one of my best prop firms that I'm using at the moment, the funded trader. They have a 10% total drawdown. Now, for most people, that total drawdown, they don't even think about it. They treat this account or this prop firm account as if they're trading a live account, which you have 100% money to risk with. Okay, when you're dealing with a prop firm, your 100% is the 10%. I hope that makes sense. So if you're risking 1%, in actuality, you're actually risking 10% of the total risk that you have. So you need to know how to approach risk, know how to approach the prop firms, know those hidden things that they have that can easily make you lose. It's important to understand all that. But something that's important, and I want to mention here, I wanted to talk about it last week, but last week was really held up, is there's a shift happening in the Forex prop firm industry, and it's to deal with what are they called? MetaTrader. So MetaTrader and also some brokers. Let's talk about brokers, because I had a funded account with the funded engineer. No, it was actually still in the challenge phase, and they had certain problems with sort of their provider of statistics and risk management data, FPFX. You can check it out. And their license ended. That was one story. When that ended, also the broker they were using ended up terminating the contract that they had, and they had to close everyone's accounts and everyone's platform. That was Purple Trading, Purple something. And ever since that time, Purple has been eliminating a lot of other prop firms, including, I believe, I don't know if it's billions or funding pips, one of the two. So it also happened across many other prop firms. And that being said, that's just brokerage. That being said, also MetaTrader. Okay, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, something that most of you do not know. MetaTrader 4, 5 is from Russia, and you know, Russia and America, those trade wars and all that, they sometimes have problems going on, especially that time they had sanctions. MetaTrader was banned from iPhones for people who trade iPhones and all that, so it was a big problem. But on the other hand, you should also have contingency plans, just like trading. When you have or like life, you have an emergency fund, or just in case things don't go your way, you have a backup plan. I hope you have, because not most people have. But the same thing you should have with the trading. So personally, I'm starting to really learn how to use CTrader, and so I have them here, DXTrade. Okay, so let me screen record my phone, which I will share. Okay, so I have here, so you can see all this on my screen at the moment. I have the trade locker here. Okay, I have CTrader, I have DXTrade, and then I have the MetaTraders, and I also have TradingView. Okay, so TradeLocker, CTrader. TradeLocker is really new. They're integrating TradingView into TradeLocker, so that's also important to pay attention to. It's quite new, so it's still getting foot into the markets. People are really learning how to using it. CTrader has been there for a long time, and some of my students actually tell me they've never used MetaTrader. They actually focus on using CTrader. Personally, I'd never used CTrader seriously until next week. I had an account with them. I just opened long time, but till last week is when I started using CTrader. And if you look at the platform, if you look at how it looks quite fine. If you can see, I'm just watching the pairs that I trade: USD CAD, Aussie dollar, gold. That's what I do everywhere. I don't go looking at many other things here. Okay, so if you click, like for example, on USD CAD, you want to look at the charts. You can see there it's quite fine. Nothing complicated, almost just like what you're seeing with TradingView. It's just a bit more aesthetic. It has a bit more, I think, with the social media world and all that, it has a bit more colorful, and sort of people can write here like notes and all that. But anyway, that's CTrader. I also have DXTrade. Now DXTrade is quite different. The interface is quite tricky. I've not used it that much, but looking at their charts, I haven't. It looks nice. Yes, it looks quite good, but especially using it on the laptop, it doesn't. I think the laptop version is the phone version that they have it on the laptop. So nothing much on this one. Looking at here, Aussie dollar, haven't played that much with it, so I haven't gone really to their charts. But so far, so good. It's like I said, you need to understand how to use these things, understand how it works. Over here you can see the bars, you can see the trade instrument, trading hours, all that, overnight fee. They actually tell you here every day and all that. Okay, that's other, those are cryptos. If you look at Forex, I haven't set anything up here just yet. So if you see here, maybe my let's add Aussie dollar AD. There you go. And then you can add USD CAD. There you go. And then you can add gold, XAU, USD. There we go. And then I can press close, refresh it. There you go. And I can see my things. You can see that's Aussie dollar. I never look at a 1 minute chart. Minimum I like looking is a 1 hour chart. Makes sense. I don't know how people scalp with the lower time frames. Not that they don't work, but I've never used them. But anyway, this is DXTrade, also quite new to the industry. I don't know how new it is, but I believe it's been there for quite some time, but not that much like MetaTrader and CTrader. So that's that. And then TradeLocker, this one I didn't get my account just yet, so it's still being set up and all that. I think they're still new integrating. I'm in their Discord community and all that, so it's still being set up. But the main thing, what I'm just talking about, let me end this. What I'm just talking about is that adapt to the markets. I remember when I started trading, that these traders who I watched online, and they said they don't understand TradingView and MetaTrader. They're used to the long-time data. So when things started adapting, internet came in, they couldn't adjust, they couldn't move. Take advantage of it early, because across the board, what we are seeing happening is that many brokers or many prop firms are being banned from using MetaTrader. So we might see a shift to people using other instruments. We don't know when. I personally don't know when just yet. But have everything, have a contingency plan, and know how to trade the others just as a contingency plan. And you never know, you might like it more than you like the others, and yeah, it might work for you. Other than that, let's go to my accounts on the funded trader. In a previous video, I talked about not sharing much about the accounts I have and what I'm trading, but anyway, I'll be focusing mostly on the $100,000 account, but sometimes I'll be showing you how these accounts are, so that because I want to teach you and show you guys about different prop firms, how they work, and what to avoid, what to go for. And by doing that, I have to show you my accounts. Maybe I won't show you the trades that I have on those ones, but I'll show you the different things that they have, the pros and cons. So for the funded trader, I personally have the Royal Challenge account. I think this is the most popular one. As you can see, the two-face one. I've never done the three-face. Three-face is quite new in the industry. I've never done the one-face because it has a lot of catch in it. So the two-face one, I think, suits me best across the board with the different prop firms. It's quite good. So this is what I have. You can see you can have a maximum allocation of up to 400,000. I thought that was actually trade up to 400,000 on challenge. I thought it was actually 600. They might have changed it, because if they've changed it to 400, then oh no, here, and get funded up to 600. Okay, makes sense. This had confused. I think this is on one account. Okay, because personally I have a $400,000 account. If you come here to account overview, looking at them, I've shared this before, talked about it before. This is account one, which I passed phase one. You can see this is a $100,000 account, achieved 8% in that time. Now currently I have a $300,000 account, which is in phase one, up 4.8%. So you can see different accounts, different sizes, they're at different levels. Okay, and I teach that in my class and why I do that differently. And this one you can see is in phase two. This one is this account, just that it's in phase two, which the target is 5%. I'm currently at 3.5%. Nimebakisha to 1.5% to hit targets to go live on this one. So, and this one I also paid extra, or rather no, on that time I got they had an offer. I think it was during November Black Friday. They had an offer which you can earn 10% of your profits of the challenge. So if you have a $100,000 account and the challenge is to achieve 8%, which is $8,000 phase one, and then $5,000, which is 5% in phase two, combine that's $13,000. So if I'm able to pass the challenge, I'm actually eligible to get 10% of that, which is 1,300, together with my refund back. And then from there, as I trade and make profits, so different platforms have different catches, and when I got that account, I got it at that time. The $300,000 account, I didn't get it at any special time. I only got it at a good discount. But when it was new as I bought this one, this is the most recent one. Forex Fund is the most recent one. This one just came before the Forex Funder. So it's also good. Why I'm also showing these accounts is also to help you guys diversify. I remember when we were too focused on my Forex funds, my Forex funds, heavily invested there, all the money was there, all the accounts were there, then boom, it went under. So these days, diversify as much as you can. Like for example, the funded engineer, when my account comes back, I think I'll give you an update to show you back end. But I have a very big account in tunes of 6 figures, and it went under. So, but when it went under, during that time, I didn't panic as much because I have these other accounts going on. I learned my lesson. If it goes, it goes. If it comes back, well and good. But how do you manage yourself, the risk at the current moment? Because remember, with prop firms, you want to look at the return on investment. And that's what I talked about on the previous video. The one that I talked about how I made $3,500 in a single day. I talked about how you want to get your return on investment, whatever amount you put into the accounts. Like this one, for me, at the moment, I don't want to buy any other until this one's back. Okay, in terms of being back, what I mean, I've passed the challenge, I've made my refund back, and I've made some profit from it. Then I can go purchasing. So you don't have to be on a shopping spree of prop firms. Go slowly, okay, and diversify your accounts. Diversify, put them in different firms, and have them trading in different firms. So that's what I have on this one. Most of them is just the same trades that I talked about in a previous video. Same thing that I took, and maybe I'll give an update later of whether I passed the challenge. Hopefully, I can be able to pass the challenge this week. But like I always say, the markets, anything can happen. I can even go back down to zero. I can lose the 3.5% to go back to zero. At the end of the day, it's all about mindset. Can you trade even after a loss? Can you trade after getting a losing streak? That's what's mostly important here while you trade. Okay, so it's important to pay attention to that. Please, as you look into getting into prop firms, come to our courses. We'll teach you this: CTrader, MetaTrader, DXTrade, Trade Locker that you've seen that are coming up. It's important to understand this very early on and get in tune, adapt to the markets, move with the markets, understand what the markets are saying, understand where people are moving towards, because that's where the world will move towards. So I just wanted to share an update on the funded trader. So far for me, it's the best. Not to be biased, I don't have any affiliation with them or anything at all at the moment. So I'm just saying it as it is, being honest, straightforward. For me, so far they're good. Okay, they've been in an industry for some time. They have successful payments. I haven't gone live just yet, so I might be a bit biased, even if my funded FX is the one that I'm live and is the one that I prefer, like it's the one that I've gotten paid. Most of you expect it to be my best, but somehow for me, I just resonate a lot with the funded trader. They have a bigger drawdown, they have bigger account sizes. You can get maximum 600,000. My funded FX maximum, you can get is $300,000, depending on which phase you're talking about. With the two phase, you can get maximum of 300,000, which is quite low for me, and I like the funded trader for that. FTMO also have a high one. I think later on I might consider taking FTMO. Never traded FTMO before, but it is what it is. When that time comes, I'll talk about it. But that's basically what's going on with my the funded trader account. So far so good. Wish me luck, guys. If I'm able to pass that one, I have another account that's live. If I'm able to continue also, the other $300,000 account will be live. And I really like the $300,000 because for example, I had a trade that I made 3.5%, on the $100,000 account. That was $3,500 profit. But with the $300,000 account, that was 3 times that. So it was about $10,500 on a 3.5% return. That's crazy. That's massive. So look into it. If the bigger accounts you can get, the better. But go slow. I always tell this to my students and clients and people who are interested. Don't follow what I'm doing just because you're seeing Caliber's $100,000 account, or just because you have the money. You might have some money lying around. You're like, you know what? Let me just buy this one. No. Start small. Always start small. The brain needs to be expanded. Pole. There's no rush. Okay. The tortoise is the one that always reaches the end. If you don't know about this, tortoise can live to as long as 200 years. Well, it's always been compared to the hare because it's always up and down. Hares, I don't know how long they can live to, but I'm sure they die quick, and people eat them, so they can easily fall into a trap and die. But tortoise, pole ndio mwendo. Start small, steady, grow from there. But one thing I also tell people, as you're starting small, don't start with one account. If you want to buy a $10,000 account, spread the risk. Buy a $5,000 and a $5,000. Start them at different times. You're seeing my accounts; they're all at different levels. Okay, they're all not at the same part because I started them at different times. So when one is in drawdown and I start a new one and they move up, I'm not really focused on I want to come out of a drawdown. I've protected myself psychologically. Think ahead, plan ahead, and trade ahead. So that's basically it. But we talk all about this here at Financial Hub. Come visit our offices, come for one of our classes. The links are below for our next intake. Come and learn a thing or two from us. So why Financial Hub? The reason for Financial Hub, or for you guys to join us, is because we are very transparent. We show the wins, we show the losses, and if you go through our YouTube, you can see where we started, how we grew, how we were making $100, $200, now we're making $2,000, $5,000. We've shown that whole journey because we resonate with you guys. And also, don't just show how much we made, but how much we've lost, how much we lose in the trades, in the market. Just like I've shown you in the previous videos, it's the normal process of trading. So the transparency, the honesty, we tell you the truth, the hard truth as it is. Risk 1%, risk this amount. Flipping accounts, don't think about that. That's not trading. It's not about flipping. It's about consistent, achievable returns in the long term. Okay? And when you lose money, you're losing a small amount of money. And that's what we teach. That's the professional approach of trading. So I don't say much apart from that. Come and visit us here at Lavington Mall, Chandarana Building, 4th floor, and we'll tell you much about trading and what it's all about. So as I end the videos, I always say, remember, stay woke, stay financially literate. May the peeps be with you. See you soon.